So you were married before?
Having sex, I want you all. Having sex, I want you all. Having sex, I want you all. Having
You know what's funny is that I actually streamed Star Trek Online like once, and that was it. But it was actually, I got good numbers during Star Trek Online. Of course, nobody talked. It was all lurkers, and that's not what I want. I want people I can talk to. That's the whole point. Like Dead by Daylight, literally dead when I stream it, but it's probably because of the fact I wasn't using a mic and I have a hard time typing during DVD. You got no time. You don't like Star Trek? It's a great show. Great game. That's true. That's true. It's like when people ask me to play Fortnite, that's the problem with that, is that it's a very saturated game. Lots of people on there.
Did anyone else get away?
Oh, is the game doing this now? I like it when it does this. Starts getting super fast. Whoosh. 200 frames per second. Whoosh. Thanks for that, by the way. Oh, my Xbox is about to. Whenever it does that bug, my Xbox starts sounding like it's got a plane taking off. hate how much she stumbles. Right. Well, honestly, I was thinking about using the mic today anyways after somebody did something really mean. I let them hear my voice in the party chat because they wanted to play with me, and when they heard my voice and I told them that I'm transgender, they just gone. So I thought, wow, what a creep. And just thinking about creeps like that made me think, you know what? I don't want people like that in my stream. If you got a problem with me because of who I am, then, you know, I don't want you in here. You know what I mean? So it's like, that kind of encouraged me. There went 2 people. There went 2 people. Oh. You couldn't write it better. Oh, whoa, look at this lag. 532 milliseconds. Oh yeah, 2 new people came in after those others left. I think. Either that or it's just Twitch being buggy, I don't know. I never keep track too much of it because Twitch viewers count is never correct. I've seen people that are streaming and it said they had 1 viewer, it's like there's people chatting in their room at the time. Those are usually the streams I hang out in. I like to hang out in the streamers only have a few viewers. Usually more laid back and chill. And there's like 1,000 viewers and the chat's moving so fast you can't keep up with everything. It's not a stream I like to hang out in. Shot repeatedly in the face. That does not sound good. I have a friend who streams Rainbow Six Siege. He's like, huge. I know what you mean. I do the same during like GDQs. Denali. I'm sure I'm still not saying your name right. I'm gonna get it right one day. Look at it's Jason up there talking. I don't know what he's saying, and thank goodness. That's all I can say. Like I said, I open a party so I don't have to hear the game chat, because it's usually pretty toxic, especially coming from Jason. You're looping him around a couch. You see his name up there, he's saying something. Or she. Whatever it is probably not family friendly for this family friendly stream.
Help! Oh God! Damn it, man! Just die!
I thought Mick was going to back me up there. Only reason I smacked him with the bat. What? Did you? It flew out the map. Oh God, you gotta clip that. Oh my God, my body flew completely. It's like she got abducted by a UFO. I've never seen that before. I've seen it fly like inside the house, but it literally, as it cut away, just flew. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Did I clip that? Did I get the clip in time? Oh my God. That was so funny. Yeah, I did. Let me publish that real quick. Just watching it again. Oh. Oh my God, that was funny. Okay, I got the link ready here. Copy. Let's hope that my mod doesn't delete my own link. There we go. So this... Make sure you watch carefully because I fly so fast. Completely into the sky. Just... Oh. That was great. What's he doing?
Please, no!
He's walking through a fence. This car is actually ready too. I just don't have enough stamina to even make it to it on a key. Oh, she's AJ. Playing his time now. He's playing as AJ. And that is why thick-skinned is a great thing. time, he can just run all day, you know? I mean, he's like Forrest Gump. He just goes and goes. Technically, it's not even a good strategy to run really far away, because Jason can teleport as far as he wants. Really, you just need to save stamina. Tripped on my tongue there. Ah, the past decade. That's a... Wow, that's a hard one. The last thing they made in the past decade that I really liked horror-wise was probably the Paranormal Activity movies. I only liked them like the first time, because like the first time you see them, they're really scary with all those jump scares, especially if you wear headphones and turn up really loud. Which I guess was the way that I enjoyed them. Oh, right, the Friday the 13th remake was good, but I guess that doesn't really count, because that's a franchise from before that. As for Halloween, I'm probably going to lose viewers for saying this. I never got into Halloween, like the other franchises. Like, Jason scares me, but Michael Myers is just, like, not scary to me for some reason. He's scary to me on Dead by Daylight when he's chasing me, though. He has a cool theme song. I do like the Halloween theme song. What are we staring at now? Oh yeah, well, like, my parents are like die-hard about movies being realistic horror-wise. They don't like to watch any kind of supernatural horror movies or anything like that. I'm the exact opposite. I mean, like I said, my favorite was Paranormal Activity when you asked of the last decade. If you asked of all time, it would be Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously. I used to play Ocarina a little bit, like the Ocarina app. Like, I can't actually play a real Ocarina. Well, I mean, I guess I could if it was a 4-hole Ocarina. But anyway. And of course I can play a little piano. And in that case, a real piano, obviously. Though I do the virtual piano thing too, just for a laugh sometimes, because it is cute. It's a cute way to kill time. If you've never visited that site and messed around with virtual piano, it's fun. You just use your keyboard, and they have all these songs, and you just type the little letters. They don't tell you what rhythm to type them in, but you know, after you play it the first time, you know the rhythm, because it's like, you know the song, obviously. You know how it's supposed to go. Definitely worth trying if you haven't. Yeah, I'm a huge Freddy fan. For like years, that's... Gosh. I had this friend for 20 years. I don't hear from him anymore. He just disappeared out of my life recently, but we used to watch the Nightmare on Elm Street movies over and over again, and we would talk in Skype, and that was our thing. We'd hang out in Skype, and we'd watch Nightmare on Elm Street again and again and again. So many times. That and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. And the funny thing is that when he went out of my life, I met someone else who loves Nightmare on Elm Street, who's my boyfriend currently. Yeah, in one of the movies I remember, I can't remember which one, but in one of the movies instead of saying 910 never sleep again, they said 910 he's back again. I thought it was so corny. It was like the only time in the Nightmare on Elm Street where I actually like breaks something. I was like, what? It was like that line from Freddy vs. Jason where the girl goes, Freddy and
Did
Jason,
anyone else
place
get
your
away?
bets. And like, yeah, it was not a good line. It was such a bad line that they actually took it out of the movie. It's only in the trailer where the girl goes, Freddy vs. Jason, place your bets. They actually took it out the movie because it was that bad of a line. If you watch the trailer, you can still hear that line. For me, Freddy vs. Jason was one of those things that was never going to live up to its name, really. Terminator 3 was another one. I didn't like Terminator 3, and it's like you waited years for it, and when it finally came out, it just was disappointing. But that was just my opinion, obviously. But yeah, in an actual fight, you're totally rooting for Jason. I mean, Freddy was a pedophile. Jason's just this poor, misunderstood kid that drowned because people weren't watching him. I mean, obviously you want to root for Jason. I like when there's two names that are very similar. We got two down here. Yeah, poor Jason had a rough life. You really can't excuse Freddy's actions, you know? I mean, sure, his father beat him according to Freddy's dead, but that doesn't really excuse all the stuff he did. Of course, his father was Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper got around back then as far as horror franchises went. If you didn't have Alice Cooper, you were in a real horror franchise back then. Oh yeah, I'm a huge horror enthusiast. I used to hang out in the Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th forums, and like, I'd type out long posts that I was gonna post, I was gonna talk to people, and then I just never posted because I was so shy. Because I was really shy at one time. I mean, for most of my life.
Is that real? This can't be real.
Pretty much close to 3 decades there. Aw. Of course I'm your buddy. I love all of my followers. Even the lurkers. 'Cause like I said, I used to be a lurker, trust me. That was really my only experience on Twitch for a long time there, was just lurking. I'd make like a corny joke every now and then just to hear somebody reply to it, just to feel a little more part of a social situation. Like, that's how shy I was, I mean, seriously. Ironically, even though I'm using my mic now, this walkie-talkie is still useless because I don't talk to the people inside the game. You don't want to talk to the people in game chat on Friday the 13th. You will get super, super salty. Super salty in Friday the 13th game chat. Like, I don't have time for that stress in my life. So you did that too? Yeah, like I said, that was my only way of trying to relate to people back then. It was through a corny joke every now and then. Automod held this. I don't know why it held this. Well, I guess, I know, but come on. It's a family-friendly stream, but not that family-friendly. Yeah, most people on Friday the 13th wind up being dicks. I'll never forget the round that I had Jason send me a message saying, "You're a trap," with all these little skulls afterwards. It was the first time I had to deal with people being jerks about that particular subject on Friday the 13th. What message? Did I miss something? I know I missed something. Oh, do you mean the message you just typed? Okay, alright, yeah, I see the message you just typed. I'm sorry, derp. That deserves a derp in chat. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh. If that ever happens again, try refreshing your stream. It should fix it. I had that happen on Twitch Mobile before, where like I'll type in messages and it just won't show up in the chat. Like it'll show, like the message will disappear after you hit enter, like it should go in chat, but then it won't actually be in chat. And yeah, that can be annoying when that happens. I also had that happen on the Mixer app too, so I had it happen on both services, both popular
Holy
game
shit!
streaming services.
It started!
We're gonna ride deep here. We got 4 people.
Time to get out of here.
Oh, okay, Crusher McCoy. Okay, Luke, I'm sorry I called you by your username again. Okay, Luke, I hope you have a good night. Get some good sleep. I love Retro Jason's music.
Okay. All set. Time to get out of here.
Why were they not backing the car up? Why were they just sitting there? Why are you not stomping Private Pyle's guts out?
Why won't you fucking die?
Oh, fudge. I gotta get out of the side he's at.
It worked. It actually worked.
Why are they not just hold the LT button while you're holding it. It's not hard to do.
Okay.
Not backing up.
All set. Time to get out
There's
of
a
here.
tree there. I feel stupid. Okay. Makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Oh, now they're leaving me behind. Is that for the tree thing? No. Okay, I got a knife. Get out of Jason free car. Well, I tried, Fox. That went right through him. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on. I know, right? Totally. She doesn't know that it's supposed to be family friendly. Apparently I don't either because I called a guy an asshole in here earlier. To be fair, he was. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, Ignali, Ninali, Menali. Menali? Is it Menali? I'm gonna get it right one of these days. You just subbed to me.
Fuck
and
you!
I don't even know how to pronounce your name right. I'm so sorry, but thank you so much. Super awesome.
You want some more?
The only time the combat stance dodging works is like right then when you already have a little bit of distance on him before he goes for the grab, then you can totally dodge it. Otherwise, you can be like 3/4 through a dodge and he'll still get you. There you go. Probably heard me mashing. I mash very fast on you. Like my heart skips beats. Probably not healthy. Probably doesn't even register after so fast, you know, it's probably only accepts so fast. That's super awesome, Minali. I need to work on getting a sub emote. I really do. I gotta hire an artist for it. I gotta figure out what people would really want. Something that people would actually use. I mean, obviously something Angel related would be, you know, that would be a given. But at the same time, I need something that has a context. Something where people could use it, you know. That would be awesome as long as I didn't get sued for it.
This can't be happening.
That's true. It would make me famous. I'm sorry for ignoring that. I was replying to some messages somebody sent me on Xbox. Didn't mean to neglect that. I was replying to it through my iPod, so I was looking down. Something about being on the hill just now. It looked like Fox was like 8 feet tall and Tommy was like 3 feet. Just for a second there.
Why won't you fucking die?
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, I'm glad you guys can't hear the voice message I just got. I'm glad they don't play that through the... Wow. People are dirty. I've got a boyfriend. Sorry for that, didn't mean to bump into my mic. Right, I should. No, you guys don't want to read what he was saying. I get horny voice messages all the time. Sometimes I just don't even listen to them. I just get a voice message and just ignore it. But then some days I'm curious. I have to know. Like, you know, maybe it'll be something important. Never is.
Help! Oh God! Ah!
That's the thing. Having sex was more important.
Please, no!
It's funny that you should say that, because that was kind of what they were wanting me to do. They were wanting me to send them a dirty voice message. I'm like, no, I've got a boyfriend. Send me a voice message asking for something like that.
Why won't you fucking die?
But to be fair, you know, you meet work people on Friday the 13th and people just trying to hit on you. Death threats and the rest. Kind of toxicity. I once healed somebody and they climbed back out the window just to hurt themselves. Like they just didn't want my heal. Okay. Thank you so much, SDB Mania, for the raid. Everybody who's currently in my chat right now, if you're not already following SDB Mania, follow this man. He's awesome. He's always giving me raids. He's so cool. Let me do a little shout out thing on the side here. Takes me a second to bring up Phantom Bot, sorry. Shout out a streamer. There we go. Oh, awesome. More Super Mario 64. Thank you so much, SDB Mania. Yes, it's going awesome. I hope your dinner is great. I had pizza today, along with my microwave dinner that has some cashews in it, which is really good. So good. Even though I'm using a mic now, I still feel a little obsessive compulsive to type stuff in chat too.
Come to mommy, Jason.
It's like a
Come
habit.
to mommy.
Right. Also, welcome everybody from STB Mania stream. I'm Miss Angel. I play this game pretty much every day. Nothing but this game. I'll play other stuff eventually if I ever escape from Crystal Lake. Like, entirely escape. I live here. But I love this game. I'll never get tired of it.
So you were married before?
Having sex.
So you were married before?
Having sex. He was 10 years old yesterday. Having sex with mommy.
Mrs. Voorhees, what are you doing? Stop that!
Stop that, Mrs. Voorhees.
Okay. First off, may I call you by your first name?
No.
Mrs. Voorhees, I'm...
Pamela. You may call me Pamela.
She's so contradictory.
Okay, the tape is rolling.
Pamela.
Excuse me, ma'am?
She said Pamela.
I know, right? Peach sand sounds awesome. Like, I would eat peach sand. I wouldn't eat sand normally, but peach sand sounds good. Also, I just realized I got host. Thank goodness. That would be an interesting way to get a nickname. Maybe they ate the peach with the sand in it, and that's how they got the nickname. They're just... The friends are like, I'm gonna call you Peach Sand from now on. Oh, I hope he's a 4-foot-tall ice cream man, for sure. Absolutely. Read through his legs? I hope so. That would be a great counselor to play as. I'm still waiting for them to bring Hornswoggle to Friday the 13th. Peter Dinklage. Yeah, Jason tries to grab them, but he has to lean over first. Has that extra time in animation. He'd be the perfect person to play as. Except they wouldn't be able to drive the car because they couldn't reach the pedal. They'd have to have some kind of downside, right? So that would be the downside. Kind of like people wanted a wheelchair character at one time. It was a hotly debated topic. Should there be a wheelchair character? Should there not be a wheelchair character? They were saying that, you know, the benefit would be that they'd be faster. They'd be able to, but the downside would be they couldn't crawl through windows. But that'd be a huge downside. Though they did have Bugsy in a wheelchair in one scenario, even though they don't have a specific wheelchair character. Right? It would suck being the wheelchair character if everybody trapped doors. But then again, maybe the trap wouldn't bother you because you're in a wheelchair. You just kind of wheel right over it. Just like, yeah, there's a bear trap there, whatever. That would be another benefit. That's true. I guess that would be necessary. They could probably transfer themselves into the car easily if they want to. I think it's suggested a lot because of the fact they had a character in one of the movies and he gets like a machete to the head, and I think it has Frozen effect. I think that's why the wheelchair character is so highly suggested. That, and it would just be, you know, that much more cool to have more characters with different abilities, different styles. But yeah, I do think it's Frozen. The worst part is I can't hit pause to escape the game that way. It'll eventually go back. Eventually. They mostly come at night. Mostly. They mostly come at night. Mostly. They're still talking in the game. They must be mad right now, but I can imagine, you know. I don't get mad about stuff like that myself, but life's too short. The only time it does kind of upset me is when I get like a 40 viewer host and then the game crashes like that because I have to restart and then like everybody's gone when I restart. It's like, oh, I wanted to meet all these people. I wanted to get to know them, make new friends. All gone. That happens sometimes. That's true, you did get 3 badges overnight. So did you just recently link your Twitch to Amazon Prime, or have you have you always had Amazon Prime, or did you just get it recently? Like it is a really cool service. Like I love the 2-day delivery on stuff. I buy like everything through Amazon. Exactly, yeah. It's peaceful though. It's the best live wallpaper I've ever bought. $40. $40 is worth it for a live wallpaper of this caliber. Okay, I guess I do get a little salty sometimes about the fact that it gets stuck here. Not too much, though. They should eventually take me back to the menu. Eventually. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's a great service. Like, I buy everything through there. What is going on? What's going on? One person left. I wonder if when they leave, it'll automatically take me back, right? Because then there'll only be one person left. That's what it is. It's a fight for who doesn't want salt as much. Between me and this last person. Who has the most patience to avoid salt. That and the fact I can't hit start and exit the game that way. I'd have to literally close the game, and that'd be the second time I had to do it today because it got frozen earlier, so I'd probably wind up in the salt mines. That's why I'm being very careful right here. Otherwise, I would restart the game and not make you guys stare at these trees. It should be going back. If it doesn't go back in like 3 or 4 minutes, I'll take the chance of the salt. I know this is super boring to watch. You got this. Like, I apologize, everyone. This is not what you came to see, and it's not what I came to play. This suddenly turned into like a talk show stream. Lost another viewer. I'm sorry, guys. If I get in the salt mines, though, I'll be like, won't be able to play it for like 2 or 3 or 4 hours. Time to sing. No. That'd be really depressing, singing and watching the viewer count just kind of drop little by little. We call it American I Don't. Oh, this person's got patience. They're really trying to outpatience me here. Who will quit first? Thrilling. Well, it's been 3 minutes. I know exactly, right? I hate doing this because I'll lose so many viewers just because I had to restart the game. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to restart this though. Hopefully I don't wind up in the salt mines. My stream is going to show up as offline for just a minute. Because the fact that when I restart it, it cuts my stream. So, like, your patience is super appreciated. Like, everybody, I super appreciate everybody staying in here despite this. Because it's going to go offline in a second. I appreciate your patience just dealing with this, for that matter. Oh my god. This was bad, right? Alright, okay, so I'm gonna restart, and I hope you guys are still here when I start back. Alright. I hope I'm not in the salt mines. Cross your fingers. Because I could be in the salt mines for technically quitting a match, even though, I mean, what else am I supposed to do here? I mean, like, right? Okay.